Hi everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. So I didn't realize how long it had been. I knew it had been a while, but I didn't realize I haven't posted a what I've been warming in a good amount of time. So I'm here to share some things with you. I only have what I've been warming. I did not bring any candles I'm currently working on because I'm thinking I might do a separate video. I have a set amount of candles I'm really trying to finish by the end of June. There's about 9 or 10, and instead of bringing them to this video, I think I might do just like a dedicated video on like things I want to finish up. I think it's just going to be candles I want to finish up by the end of June. So I thought maybe I would like hold off and talk about them separately. Worst case, if I don't end up getting to do that video because things have been a little hectic, I will include them in the next what I've been warming. I want to get back to doing these more regularly, but as you can maybe tell, nothing is regular about my videos right now. So there is no regular schedule. Okay, the only non-Scentsy thing I have in here that I want to, I guess, mention or I set aside to talk about is this wax melt from Rose Girls in pumpkin espresso sugar donuts. So hopefully that focuses, I was like, I'm gonna pull some Vendor Wax and work on it. And then this is my struggle with Vendor Wax, is like I just don't have a good avenue to melt it quite yet. Maybe that will change here in a couple months, but currently I was using my melters, my wax melters in the mornings. I feel like when I do Vendor Wax, I typically use a liner. These scents don't throw as well with liners. Then I was using a tea light. Then I had to go through the hassle of like getting the wax out, putting out the tea light. Then it was like kind of smoky. So I've just been going through a little bit of like trial and error, trying to use some of the Vendor Wax I actually care about, but it's been a struggle. So I'm not sure what my situation is currently with Vendor Wax, but just thought I would mention it because I was trying to work on this and I went through quite a few cubes. I mean, it's still cubes. Squares, whatever, a few melts, but as you can see, there's plenty in this bag still. So I love Rose Girls as a company and like I love their scents, and I was like super tempted to purchase from them recently, but I'm like, I can't buy more when I'm not using what I currently have. I need to be better about that. So then I was like, okay, click out. Like I looked just to satisfy the itch, but then I clicked out. I was like, I can't be doing this right now. And then I'm currently working on the pods Kukui and Coconut from Scentsy. I have these in the bedroom air purifier, so those are being nice there. And then the rest I have wax melt, so let's just get right into it. I have aloe water and cucumber, which still has 2 cubes left. I left 2 cubes in this because I know Corey will want to melt this. He loves this scent. This is like the most refreshing, fresh, fruity scent, and it's really strong. Like, it's surprising. When you just hear the scent of this, you don't think of like, this is going to be that strong. I think the notes are like, I know one of the notes is palm frond, which is so specific, but I think there's like pineapple, obviously aloe water, cucumber, whatever the palm frond note is. But I definitely get a hint of that pineapple, but it's just really fresh with a hint of fruity. Super strong performer though. And it's nice. It's fresh and clean. This is like the one time of year I probably like commit to using it in an open concept. But Corey really enjoys this scent. So I left 2 cubes for him. And then used up Sparkling Magnolia. I love this one, but I have so much of it that I was like, I need to use it up. So finished that clam. Woohoo for an empty. Another empty is Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. Did this in the bedroom. I really like this in the bedroom. I really like this, honestly, in general, everywhere. This is a scent that's in my club that I'm like, why do I keep getting bars of this? And for some reason, I know I said this in my edit video, my club edit, I was like, it has this hold over me that I just love it and I can't get rid of it. When I think about it, I'm like, oh, it's just Pineapple Coconut Vanilla, like so basic. But for some reason, I love it in the wax melt form. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know what part about it I'm gravitating to, because it really is basic, but honestly, now that I think about it, pineapple, coconut, and vanilla are probably 3 of my favorite scents. Like, I am all about vanilla. You guys probably know I'm all about coconut, and I do love pineapple scents. So maybe that's the explanation. That just hit me. Wow, okay. Good to know. Tinkerbell worked on. Surprisingly, I like this one. I really, really like it. It kind of reminds me, almost, not exactly, not a dupe. It kind of gives me a hint of Dumbo vibes, like very slightly. But also like super sophisticated in a way. Very strange. I had 0 expectations for this scent. When we made samples, Corey and I, he was like, this isn't bad. And I was like, this actually isn't bad. Then I melted it in the open concept and I was like, I actually really like this. I ended up putting it in my club. So I want to retest it to determine, do I need to keep it there? Maybe should I get some more bars if it's still available? This came out, I guess, in April. But I'm a fan. So pleasant surprise on Tinkerbell. Finished Aloha Orchid. This is the current scent of the month. This is like a floral and coconut. It kind of reminds me of, I think, Starburst Sky and Violet Spun Sugar, like those types of scents, kind of. But it's definitely, it has the same coconut that's in all of those. Heavier on the floral. Not overly a fan of it. Honestly, I think I like the smell of this more on cold than I do on warm. But of course, I have a ton of bars because I got the scent of the month kit. So go me. Strawberry Swirl. This one, I still have 4 cubes left. This is heavenly. This literally just smells like a strawberry milkshake. Also, I know Corey will use some of these cubes as well because he also loves this scent. Pro tip, he also likes to mix it with Vanilla Waves. So if you have this in Vanilla Waves, which are both discontinued, give them a shot. Okay, only 3 more bars here. I have Cotton Candy Cookie. On the most recent melt of this, I think I have come to a conclusion. I think I'm going to remove this from my club. I have this, if you guys watched my recent club edit video, you'll know that I'm really trying to be way more strict about my club. I have a total set for myself that I need to like really not go above a specific number in my club because like I just can't get all the bars. And then like I can't be mad at myself for getting overwhelmed with my collection when I am not doing anything about it. So I am being more strict about my club. Because of that, I'm trying to like actively use the things, edit my club, you know, do all that kind of stuff. So Cotton Candy Cookie, I currently have in there, but I have it highlighted now on the list of like, I am probably going to remove this if I want to replace it with something. I'm sure I have things to replace it with the new Bring Back My Bars coming. Hello, happy birthday. I'm sure that's going to get subbed in for this. But 2 things. Like, would I pick Happy Birthday over Cotton Candy Cookie? Probably. I haven't tested Happy Birthday yet, but just based on cold sniff alone, like, I probably will. And second, I think this is too sweet for me. I am generally like a sweets person, so I feel like that's kind of like, how is that possible? But I think the cotton candy and the super buttery cookie mixed together is just a lot. Like, I don't know if I keep doing this melt on days where I don't feel well, or I just happen to not feel well on days when I do this melt because there's just so much going on in the warmer. I've just noticed that the last couple times I've done it, I'm just like, I don't feel great. Like, not that I'm nauseous, but you know when you're like, I just don't feel well, and then this is going. So I feel like I just have that association. It's really buttery and heavy. And while I like it, I think it's just a little bit too much. I could probably just like reduce the amount of cubes I'm doing or things like that. I mean, I only did 4 cubes my whole entire open concept. So I don't think I'm being too aggressive, but I do think I've just come to the realization, I think I'm okay to move on from it. I've enjoyed it multiple times. I think I'm okay to move on. Another one of those types of scents is Salted Caramel Cupcake. And I did talk about this in my edit video because I did actually remove this. I like this one a lot, but out of the caramels I have, it's the most heavy and buttery, etc. So I kicked it to the curb. even on cold, it just smells like butter. It's really nice while it's warming, but I'm like, if it smells like this on cold, am I gonna pick it over other caramels I have, like caramel buttercream, caramel vanilla delight? I have a ton of freaking caramels in my club. Caramel chestnut, like I have a ton of caramel scents. Did I need one more? This one got the boot, basically. So I enjoyed this. I might have one more. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not like overly hurt if I don't have one more, and that was my last one. I'm like, I'll be okay. And then graduation. I warmed this, and I have 4 cubes left. I only warmed 4 cubes in my open concept. This also got removed from my club. And, you know, after I removed it, I was like, maybe let's give it a warm. I have a couple more bars of this. And honestly, the scent of it, I'm like, wow, I'm sad I can't get this scent anymore. Like, I removed it from my club. Honestly, though, I'm kind of glad I did because A, I don't reach for it, which I clearly said in my club video, even though, like, I did melt it this one time. I really don't reach for it. And the scent just does not project. Like, I don't know that this type of scent is something I'm gonna pick over a lot of the other scents in my melting basket, and then it also doesn't perform on top of it. I was just like, okay, I was a little bit upset about not having this in my club, but I feel like I'm coming to terms with it because of the situation we're in. So I hope that makes sense, because I feel like I didn't explain that very well. But basically, while I was going, I kind of was just like, you know what? This really isn't performing like I feel like I remember it performing or I want it to perform. So I guess I'm not really that upset that I removed it. And I have 3 more bars. So like, also, this is from August of 2022 is when I received it. It has the old clamps. Like, this is an old bar. So this is what, 2021 at least? When did this collection come out? Early 2021? I think maybe in May of 2021 is when this collection came out. So this is still from those pours. If it was going to cure by now, it should have cured. So yeah, that's my situation with graduation. I will enjoy at least one more melt out of this clam right here. So that is everything that I have been warming recently. I have moved on officially this morning to bring back my bars, currently warming Fuzzy Blanket. Not going to include this here because I'm going to try to wrap all those up and like start talking about those in my next what I've been warming. And then I might toss in the summer collection with those as well. So those are the things I have to share for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.